working out?
They're good. How about you?
Yeah, all good. So Akshat,
Mm-hmm.
my name is Pawan.
Hello.
Uh,
Yep. Fine.
Akshat, before
I
we
can
start,
call you sir, right?
sorry,
Can I call you sir?
you
That's
can
fine,
call me
right?
sir, you can call me by my name. No issues with that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Akshat, this is a demo session like you've been informed, right? So this session would
Mm-hmm.
last for about 25 to 30 minutes, right? So we would discuss
Mm-hmm.
about a certain topic. We will share some intellectuals with each other, right? Let's see how far we
Mm-hmm.
can go today. And at any point in time, you're unable to
Okay.
hear my voice or the board is not visible to you, do let me know. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Before we start, Akshat, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, where you are located, how things are working out, what's going on in school?
I'm in Sydney, NSW, Australia.
Mhm.
I moved here in January. So I go to a public school here.
Mhm.
It's so basically here they have selective and non-selective schools. But I'm not in a selective school right now. I'm in a normal public school
Mhm.
because I recently moved here. As for classes, I'm doing well with them. I'm top 5 most of the classes, top maths class. So I'm thinking it's pretty good.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you're in grade, which grade?
Sorry, year 10. Yeah.
Grade 10. Okay. You said that you recently moved to Australia. So where were you previously located?
Before this, I was in Malaysia.
Malaysia. Okay.
Um,
So that's, I presume it's the IB curriculum that you're following?
no, when I was in Malaysia, there was British curriculum. Here, it's the standard Australian curriculum.
Oh, the local curriculum.
Yes.
All right. And what about school? If I ask you to rate yourself on the scale of 1 to 10 on the knowledge of mathematics or the understanding of mathematics, where 10 being extremely good and 1 being extremely bad, where do you see yourself?
About 8 or 9.
8 or 9. That's great.
Like so far, what I've studied, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. So, is there any particular topic that is going on in school?
Well, now we're just doing like we just moved on to this new measurement basic topic about calculating different volumes and surface area and all of that. It's pretty annoying because it's just a formula and you put in the numbers.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Great. Uh, you must have heard about the slopes or the gradients or the equation of the line.
Yes. Gradient.
Can we discuss few questions related to that?
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, it's not a proper class where I'll be picking up one topic and finishing with one topic in one go. It's just a discussion, so I just want to see you
Mm-hmm.
that how will you respond.
Yep.
Okay. So what is the gradient that we have?
Gradient is basically just how steep your line is, specifically in a linear line, or if it's a parabola, you can draw a tangent and then calculate the gradient.
Perfect. How steep and how much it can ascend and how much it can descend, right? Perfect.
Yep.
Now, if I'm given two numbers or 2 points to you,
Mm-hmm.
what should be the gradient for this?
Um, 2 by 2, 1, isn't it? Yeah.
So this is 4 minus 2, 3 minus 1, right? 2 by 2, which is 1. What does this number 1 represents?
Yeah.
What does this number 1 represents?
So it represents if for any given point on your line, your next point would be when you go with one step to the right and one step up. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So this tells us in a way the degree of steepness. That's what we do.
Yes.
Or else, if we have to draw it in the geometry. So, and the positive x-axis, this is where we measure our
You're
degree of.
lagging right now. Okay, now it's fine.
Yeah, yeah. And now we also remember this. This is our reference point, right? Positive x-axis is the reference point. Yeah, and this is for zero. We can say we can
Yes.
represent this with the number zero, wherein zero is also representing the angle. Yeah. So there is another way of
Yeah.
us. There is another way for us to measure the steepness of anything by calculating the angle as well. So if this is 30 degree on the
Yes.
positive direction, we calculate by tangent of 30 degree, tan 30 degree. Right?
Yes.
That also gives us the degree of steepness. So at the moment, I can say this is like this, not too steep, not too steep, not too steep, but yeah, correct. So we are always measuring the things as anti-clockwise direction, right? Perfect, perfect.
You're lagging a bit. I can't get you.
Sorry.
It's my internet connection. I'm lagging. Just a second. Let me switch to hotspot because it's a
Oh,
bit
okay.
hard to hear you.
Okay.
Just a second. Sorry. Yep. Please continue.
Okay. Uh, this is a rectangle that I have ABCD. This is 4, 2. This is 2, 8. Yeah, the coordinates of A and B. It's given that ABCD is a rectangle, and it's asking us to figure out the equation of BC.
BC.
Yeah. Can you do this one? Would you like to try?
Okay. I can try. I've not really seen this before.
No problem with that. Just give it a shot. Akshat, is there any problem?
Mhm.
Should we discuss?
Yeah, we should discuss this.
Yeah. See, don't worry about it. I'm not trying to test you or test your knowledge based on this or anything like that. I'm just having a glimpse of idea that how much you already know about certain things. Okay.
It's like answers there. I can't see it.
Sorry.
It's just like that. The question's there. The answer's there, but I just can't read it there.
Okay. Okay. No problem. No problem. I hope you can see the board clearly, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Perfect. You see, now equation of BC is what we need to figure out, which is this. Now, there is the important information that we need to take into consideration, which is ABCD is a rectangle. When ABCD is a rectangle, we know that it makes 90-degree at the vertex, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, based on this, we know the nature. Yeah, we know the nature of lines when they are perpendicular to each other. That means when the two lines are perpendicular, yeah, now you would reckon. Now the two lines are perpendicular.
Yes, yes.
Their slopes are what? Negative reciprocal of each other. Yeah. The slopes are negative reciprocal of each other. So if AB is my line and I calculate the slope of AB, which is 8 minus 2, 6, 2 minus 4 minus 2, which is minus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the slope of BC, this is, let's say, M1 and M2.
Yes.
This is going to be negative reciprocal. So this
negative 1 over 9.
This is 1 by 3.
Yeah.
Not negative 1 by 3. No.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes.
The slope of this line is 1 by 3 for us. So when we have a slope and another point is given to us, we know how to form an equation.
Yes. Y equals mx plus c. So you just sub in y and x.
Yes, yes, yes. You want to complete this one?
Yeah, well, complete it. So it's y equals 1/3 x plus 22 over 3.
Yes. So the equation now comes out to be this is our equation of BC for us. Right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's move on. So this question has parts. Okay. Now in the second part, it says the coordinates of C.
Coordinates of C. Okay.
Okay, one more thing that is given to us. The equation of AC is already given to us, which is y is equal to x minus 2. This information would be handy.
Okay.
Yeah. So A to C, the diagonal, if I join, this is the equation that is already given to us.
AC is y is equal to x minus 2. I don't think it can be x minus 2. Because a doesn't work like that.
Sorry?
Isn't it supposed to be x plus 2? Only then it will work with a as a coordinate.
X plus 2. No, it is given as y is equal to x minus 2, AC.
But when... Okay, yeah, my bad. Mm. It is 8 and 6. See,
What are the coordinates?
8, 6, 8 comma 6.
14 and 12.
Oh my god, what did I mess up?
Let's see, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what we already have, the equation of the BC. I didn't rub it for a reason. And then we have equation of AC as y is equal to x minus 2. Yeah. So I know this equation, I know this equation.
Oh, I see my mistake.
Yeah, the coordinate. Yeah, the coordinate of C is can be figured out with these two equations. The idea is whenever I know, let's suppose this is line N1, this is line L2. So if I have known the equation of L1, if I know the equation of L2, this point, if you reckon, this is a common point for the L1 and the L2. Let me say this must be x comma y some coordinates. Yeah.
Yes.
This intersecting point x comma y is common for the equation of the line L1 and for the equation of the line L2. That means this common point x1 would satisfy the equation represented for L1 as well as the equation represented for L2. Yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
So whenever we have two intersecting lines, that common point does satisfy the equation for both the lines. Now taking this logic, can I say this AC and BC, this AC and BC, the common point that we have is C, or we can say this C is the intersecting point for these two lines. So the coordinates of C must satisfy the equation of these two lines. Perfect. Taking the reverse, if I merge the two equations and figure out x and y, those x and y would nothing but the coordinates of the C. That means equation of BC we have is y is equal
You can just equate VC equals AC and then solve it.
Yeah, that is what I meant by merging the equation. And then here we have x minus 2. So I will compare it. So I can rewrite and combine this as, let me write it here. This is x minus 2 is equal to x by 3, x plus 22 by 3. Yeah, we can solve this one. So this is 3x.
X is equal to 14.
This is 2x, 28, x comes out to be 14. When x is 14, let me put it here, y comes out to be 12. So my coordinates
Yep.
are 14, comma.
Yep.
Is it okay, my friend?
Yes. I for some reason I did some manipulation error of the equation. So instead of adding, I subtracted, and the whole answer got messed up.
Okay. But I hope the solution is quite crisp and simple, and I hope you got it.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. This is pretty clear. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty
Perfect.
easy.
So these are not very difficult set of questions. One of my students sent me these questions,
Nah.
so I thought I should discuss it with the other students as well. So these are not very difficult set of questions. Just a little, understanding of the concept clearly. That is
Yeah.
what it is.
Instead of saying they're intersected, you're telling it's a rectangle. So,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. So every piece of information, that is important in given in question. It's just like how do we comprehend? Okay, let's just take up one question. That would be a one last question for the day, right? Because I have another class after this.
yeah, sure.
Okay, now we have to figure out the coordinates of D. Coordinates of D.
D. Okay. Okay, I got the answer. It's a bit of an irregular number. So it doesn't make sense. I think I got it wrong.
What are the coordinates that you got?
I got 15.751101.25.
No, no.
Yeah.
It sounds incorrect.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, what I did was I calculated the equation for CD by making, since like I calculated AD because AD is parallel to BC,
Yeah,
and then I
yeah,
calculated CD which is perpendicular to AD,
yeah.
and then I just equated CD and AD, but I don't know what I did.
Yeah, you should have got the answer maybe somewhere down the line, the calculation error that you have done, because that logic is bang on. If you know
Yeah.
the equation of this, if you know the equation of this, just like we applied the same logic in BC and CD, we could have figured out D as well.
Hmm.
I think you must have mistaken there, maybe in some part of the calculation. That is why you're not getting the answer, because this logic is okay.
Yeah.
The equation of AD, we figure out the equation of CD, and this point is common. When we merge the two equations, we'll get the coordinates of D for sure. But what you're getting is something
Yes.
different, so maybe some sort of calculation error that you've done.
Yeah.
Just give me a minute. Okay, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right. See, this is the solution. So as far as my knowledge is concerned, I can see two solutions at this moment. One is this, which you have already figured out. Something with the calculation that you've done wrong. Otherwise, this concept is back on. Okay. The another solution that I can see is that taking the consideration of the properties of the rectangle. Now, in the rectangle, we have the diagonals, they bisect each other.
Yes.
The diagonals, they bisect each other. That means this is also acting as a common point for both the diagonals that we have. Yes.
Yes.
You see, the equation of AC is known to us.
Yes.
Let me draw BD as well. When the equation of AC is known, also the coordinates of A and C is known to me. So let me say this point is P, the midpoint is P. So we can figure out by using the midpoint formula the coordinates for P. Coordinates for
Yes.
P, that is going to be x1 plus x2, 14 plus 4, 18 by 2, 9.
18 by
22.
2, 9 and 7.
So this gives me what? 9, 7. Now when I see the diagonal as this way, BD, yeah. When I see the diagonal as
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so BI known to me 2, 8. P is also known to me, which is acting as a midpoint. So this will be a midpoint for this diagonal. This will be a midpoint for this diagonal as well, right?
Yes.
And this is 9, 7. I'm supposed to figure out this one. So I can
X and
apply
Y.
the midpoint formula and equate it. So this is x plus 2 by 2 should be
Yes.
9. So this
X
comes out
plus 2 by 2.
16. X is 16. Yeah. So
Yep.
5 by 1 by 2 is equal to 7. So y is equal to 14 minus 8. 16, 6. I think this is much simpler than taking the equation of this, and merging that one. That is also good. That logic is also good.
Yes, that works.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I did.
Okay. Akshat, is it okay for you? Is it
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine.
Perfect.
I
Perfect.
should take a
So my
screenshot.
class has just started. I have switched on to other classes, right? Okay. So
Okay.
Akshat, this will be it from my end for today. Okay. Yeah. I hope you got something out of it. What I was trying to explain it to you today. All right. Actually, just give me a minute. Huh?
Yeah.
Advay, can you hear me? Yeah. Advay, just give me 2 minutes, huh? Okay. All right, Akshat.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So
So
Akshat, yeah. So I believe we are done for today. All right. So next time when we meet, we'll take up a proper regular class where it will discuss the concept right from the beginning till the end. Okay. So this was
yeah.
just like I picked up some topic which you already knew, and we tried to discuss some questions. Yeah. So you're good
Yes.
on the understanding level. All right. You know how to apply the logic as well. Right. All we need to do is to get together and we should be solving many more questions related to that. Okay.
Yeah. So drilling through more questions. Yep.
Any question that you need
Okay.
to ask me before I wrap up the session?
Nah, it's fine. Like, I just know. I normally in school use calculator, and then here also, I don't use sometimes, but then I don't know, messed up the calculations.
Okay. So are you not handy with the calculator?
No, I am. I use it regularly.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So for
So
this,
like,
I don't think
yeah,
so. We need a calculator for this, right?
yeah, like, uh, I don't know what I did. I think I just made some stupid blunder.
Yeah, this is basic stuff. I don't think so.
Yeah,
Calculator is required for this. Okay. All
yeah,
right.
you don't need this.
No problem. Akshit, you
Okay,
can close that session. Okay. I've already joined another
so
session. So
I'll end it.
you can close
Okay,
it. Right.
thank
See you
you.
next time. See you next time. All right.
Yep, see ya.
Great day. Bye bye. Take care, man.